Hello, everybody. I'm today. I'm your sub. In case you might be wondering, where's your teacher is? Your teacher quit Abbott High School for personal reason, and there's a chance I might be your permanent teacher. So I hope all of you give me a warm welcome and your best behavior. All right. I don't know all your names, so we don't need an introduction or whatever. I'm going to be writing my name
on this piece of paper. Name is Howard Schnitzel Dick. See? Howard
Schnitzel. Schnitzel Dick. Today we're gonna be learning about a relevant equation.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, man.
First things first, I want you guys to know the difference between 2x and 2 to the power of x. Alright, so you guys need to know the difference between the two. Alright, let's start with 2 to the power of x. So 2 has an exponent, and it stands for how many times on the number. Now, let me explain. So I'll put 2 to the power of 2, and that equals to 2 times 2. Or here's another example. 2 to the power of... I'm sorry, I mean 3 to the power of 2 is equals to 3 times 3. 3 to the power of 3 equals 3 times 3 times 3, or 9 to the power of 2 equals 9 times 9. The reason why I mention this because some people get that confused between the two, or like they think it's the same, but it's not. It is completely different. Now, I'm going to make you guys guess this answer. 4 to the power of 3. Now, what is the answer to 4 to the power of 3? Wow, so many answers I given you from your minds. All right, so the answer is 64. So I see, like that. I hope all of you know your multiplication from your 3rd grade teacher, because if you don't, your teacher is a moron that's just sitting here farting, waiting for a freaking paycheck. But anyways, all right, 2x is to find the equation, like solve for x. So let me show you this problem equation. 2x plus
1 equals 11. First thing to know is that it's always easy to find the number without dx.
Now, I want you to know it's always easy to go for the equation. I mean the number without the exponent because I'm gonna be mentioning it in a little bit. So we're gonna be using one, and we're gonna use the opposite of addition because this has an addition on next to it. So we're gonna be subtracting. So we're gonna put -1. We're gonna erase that. Then we're gonna subtract 11 with 1. We get 10. We put the 2x down here. So now I need you guys to know that you guys need to subtract or add both sides because so you can make the so you can make it for the second step. All right. Now we're gonna use 2. We're gonna use 2, and we're gonna divide it. So 2. All right, we're gonna put 2x, just like that, and we're gonna divide. That equals to x. Hold on. Now 10 minus 2 is equals 5. 5. So yeah, that's the answer to the equation. 5x is like it's pretty much like 2 times 5 plus 1 equals 11. Plus, ugh, I hate brain farts. 11. I want you to know that irrelevant equations are one that results in the same value. Now, do you guys understand about that?
Oh no!
Why?
Because math sucks. But
What? Watch your mouth, you little turd. That's it. Hope that kid's running hell. Anyways, like I said, irrelevant equations are ones that results in the same value. Because you guys need to know that, because this is important. This is a life lesson you need for your life, or otherwise you'll be homeless. Probably gonna be like asking like people for change in the like in the streets, like avoiding gun shops in the hood or whatever fucking shit. Now I'm gonna do another examples to make sure all of you understand it. I know because like your generation and your tick brain or whatever, but all right. Okay. Now we are going to do another problem. 6 minus 3x equals 36. All right. What do we do first?
oh, but we subtract this 6 and we subtract 36 as well.
Very good, Dennis. God, what an ugly name for a kid, especially for Gen Z. All right. So now we subtract this, and then we subtract that. Now have now we have 3 negative 3 x equals 30. Now I want you to understand that when a relevant equation, when it has a minus, and all right, I want to make an example. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. So when b has a minus, and we use a to get rid of itself, and c, and it has a minus in it, we kept it as a negative. So I want you to understand that, because I want to make that clear. I want to make that clear because this is important. And what do we do now?
We divide -3
What?
and then we divide him 30 and we should get -10 for our answers.
Excellent, Dennis. Excellent. Oh, whoops. Like I said, irrelevant equations are ones that results in the same value. You got that?
Yes.
That's good. Now I hope you guys like my lessons, because like you may have noticed, like I don't use like one of those, oh, Jerry has 4 apples and then Ed gives him double the amount of the apples, and then whatever the hell crap it is, like I just like saying the equations. I don't like saying like a whole ass story, and then just like it's just complicated. It's just simple if I just say the equation and just not tell a story. Because honestly, I don't want you guys to overthink it, and that overthinks me, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do one more thing. This one's a little bit different. Now we are going to do something a little bit different. Now we are gonna do this with 2 variables. All right, 3x minus y equals 3. See, now we have. Sorry, I can't. Jesus Christ, I cannot fucking think. Now we have 2 variables. I'm gonna. So this is kind of complicated. You're gonna, for this one, you're gonna have to guess to see what it is. I'm trying my best for the equation. It's a little bit. I'm gonna give you guys like another example, because like to make it more easier, because like it's just like no number. But I'm gonna put 3 times 2 plus y equals 3. And then obviously you know your multiplications, because I hope so. 6x minus y equals 3. And then, oh yeah, and by the way, I want you guys to know that I want to make this easy to see. And also, I cannot write 6 very well. I want you guys to know that you guys cannot add like 2 different variables, because like they're completely different, and they're not gonna fuse into one. So what we do is do this, something like that. If it was like x plus x, it will be like x2 and x2, or like y plus y equals y2, because these are two completely different variables or object, whatever. But yeah, and then obviously we know this one, like 3x blah 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 blah, 3y blah 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 3. I mean, you guys know what it is, because like, come on, like you're learning like like middle school, like early high school stuff. So yeah, sorry if I sounded lazy, but like you guys should obviously know your multiplication, division, and whatever, because why would you learn a relevant equation if you don't know what that is? Because it's like for like freshmen and everything. Like it is hard to understand two-step variable. Like it is like the answers are like can be like very unique or like different, or like doesn't have an answer at all. But and like that example is like it's pretty easy because that one just has a letter. But I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more example, so to make you guys understand this, okay?
So I'll just shut the fuck up! I'll just shut the fuck up for good now, huh?
Okay, moving forward to the fourth problem. All right, like I said, we're gonna do one more answer. So just like the last one, this one has an answer, because that one just has a letter, and that's like easy equation. I mean, easy answer. But like I said, like A and B cannot mix. X and Y cannot mix. X and X can, but all right. So you do know that like math has like answers, but for this equation, this does not have an equation, and that this one has no answer. Let me explain. So first of all, I'm gonna be swapping these two just to make it easier, and also like they have like two completely things, so we don't want that. And also like like we're gonna be subtracting and adding and whatever. And Jesus Christ, I cannot fucking think. Like we don't want these two together. We want these like separated, because if we do and then we subtract and different side, that's gonna be confusing, and also it's just gonna be messy. It's just easier this way, okay? Like just feel for me. So what we do for now, so we're gonna be adding 7. All right. Then we're gonna add 7. And the answer, sorry, hold on, the answer we'll get will be the answer will be like something like, I want to make sure that I don't fuck it up. The answer should be 45 minus 7 equals 4. I'm gonna. So sorry, my handwriting's bad. But so the reason why this answer looks like that is because, like I said, this has an X, this has a Y. They cannot mix, so of course it's gonna fuse into this mess. It's gonna fuse in this monstrosity. Jeez, it's like it's complicated, but like there's no answer. There's like no answer. And fun fact, we solve for X. We solve for X. But what if we want to solve for Y? Well, I have that. All we have to do is just basically like the same thing, but like it's basically the same thing, but we just like basically the same thing, but we just do the opposite. We just flip it. Like this is how we do it. Like for Y, basically we switch it to Y and then 45 and then blah 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 X. Then we just use Y and also I definitely didn't put yeah. Then Y and 4 and 7 and I cannot speak. Oh my god. And then sorry, and then we just and then the answer would be like 45 minus X, 4X minus 7. It's it's basically the same thing, but when we're gonna do the first step, we subtract it. It's always gonna be on the bottom. You can see that these two are like, it's like when we subtract it, like it's the fraction was gonna be on the bottom, and like you see that one, like we try to subtract that. I'm sorry, we like try to subtract that, and then like, it ends up on the bottom, and then the first one it's like, and then this, like I said, there's no answer. Some answer with two-step variable, like in some occasion, like they do have an answer or multiple answers, but for this one, it has no answer. It has no answer. So yeah. Well, that's it. Bell's gonna ring in like a few seconds. So thank you guys for listening to me, and thank you for giving me a first impression. And I hope I get to be your teacher one day. So have a nice day and goodbye.